chemo day, so I just wanted to show you how I make my coffee. I have to put medicine in it. Keep me regular because you don't want to get a bowel obstruction. Try and do this as a preventative. Hey, so now I'm gonna take my medicine. Got a little handful right here. We got some blood pressure, some blood thinner, and thyroid medicine, magnesium, and then a multivitamin. So be sure and choose joy today. Hi guys, just got back from chemo. We were able to get in even though the weather's getting bad. So I got my pre-meds and I got my Avastin and then the Topo T-can. So it was the first time for that. Took about an hour and a half, not terrible. Now I'm at home and I'm just really tired from the pre-meds. They make me pretty loopy and sleepy. So, but first one of the new treatment now.
Welcome back, everybody, for another week.
Hi.
Hope you all have had a great week so far. So, Jessica had her scans. We kind of did a video on the results of that.
Yeah.
The new news on it is they're going to go ahead and do a PET scan on it to see how bad it has spread in her abdominal area to give them more of a idea of what's going on and a better plan to do. So you have started the new chemo treatment.
I did. I started it yesterday.
Which was?
Topo T-can and Avastin.
So she had that treatment, which was good because we got a lot of snow, and they were actually able to get her in earlier to make sure she got her treatment. So we weren't sure if we were going to have it this week or the next. How'd the treatment go?
It went good. I got home yesterday and I was just super tired from, like the Benadryl. But I slept good and so far it's been good. I have red steroid face today and I had a headache today, but that's usually from the Avastin.
Which you'll be on weekly now. Pardon me, I'm slacking over here and didn't put my phone on silent. So I got people bothering me.
So I'm a little run down today, but it's okay. A
little worn out. Your blood pressure has been kind of running high again, which is probably caused from the Avastin, which is going to be difficult because you're going to have that every week now.
Every week.
So we'll have to see what the doctor wants to do about that.
They just have to raise the med or so, blood pressure med.
Right. So you've had a lot of tests and stuff going on, which is expensive. Very expensive. We have self-funded this cancer and all the bills so far, but it's wearing down very quickly. Your eyes are doing that watering thing.
Yeah.
Looks like you're going to cry.
I'm not going to cry. They've just been watering all day today. That's from the chemo.
So, but yeah, everything's going, fairly good. I feel last night or yesterday you slept a lot during the day, but we stayed up kind of late.
Yeah, we did.
It's like the steroids kick in and...
Yeah. We stayed up really late.
So we were watching that Gabby
Petito.
Petito, whatever. That girl that was killed by her boyfriend and then he ended up killing himself. There's a documentary. I just can't talk. Documentary on Netflix that we watched. It was pretty good. It's really sad, and there was some information in there that we didn't know, before.
Good.
So if you have Netflix, check that out. it'll make you hate the guy even more.
Yeah.
But
another show we've been watching is Scamanda on Hulu. And it comes out, like, one episode comes out every week. But it's this lady that said that she had cancer and scammed, like, everybody in her life.
Oh, friends, family, the church,
everybody.
Foundations. She's in prison right now serving 5 years, which is not enough time in my opinion.
But that's the maximum.
That's the maximum. And she scanned people out of hundreds of thousands of dollars. She was very detailed. I mean,
she did her research.
She lived her life just to have this fake disease. It's so crazy. It's mental. It's just mental. But it kind of pisses us off because here Jessica is really with cancer. And you got somebody faking it, getting hundreds of thousands of dollars, while us and many people around the world just struggle to pay these bills.
Yeah.
Because it's so damn expensive, and she has all this handed to her and don't even have cancer. Like, my goodness.
And the sad thing is, some of her biggest donors were some of her really good friends that had lost somebody really close to them with cancer. And then,
some of them were cancer survivors themselves.
Yeah, and she's over here praying on them. Like, ugh.
The church that she was involved with, they just treated her like a celebrity because of her cancer, and turns out she don't even have it. Yeah. That just fucking pisses me off.
See what you think.
It's horrible. What other shows we've been watching? Been watching Shifting Gears with Tim Allen.
Yeah.
And I love the show Last Man Standing. Except the last couple seasons when they had to change characters. But I had high hopes for Shifting Gears, and so far I'm not.
That's okay.
It's okay, but it's not. I'm hoping the second season really kind of takes off. But
yeah.
We'll see. We'll see how that goes. I did start the docu-series on O.J. Simpson on Netflix, I think, too. I only got one episode down. And that's been fun to watch. I lived in California when that all took place. And I remember my parents and my grandparents watching it on TV, the trial. Yeah. And my Uncle Mark, at one point, drove me by the crime scene. And I got to see the little pathway where, they found the bodies. And then drove me by Ron Goldman's, the restaurant that he left from to go to Nicole Brown's house. And that was my first brush or fascination with murder. Not me being a murderer. I know that sounds bad. My fascination with just like cases like that, I'll say. Yeah. The gateway to it. And I was probably 15, 16 years old at that time. Yeah. So, and that kind of was the gateway of me collecting some of the stuff I have. And I actually have an O.J. Simpson autograph on a football card. I don't have it because it's football. I have it because it's O.J. So, but anyways, that's what we've been doing. We've been cooking a lot of good meals together. We're getting geared up for some warm weather so we can start camping again and go on vacation.
Always looking for new food ideas for camping too.
That is, if you got some simple ideas for camping, let us know.
We love to cook outside.
We have yet to cook inside our camper.
I think it tastes better outside.
It sure in hell does. Sure in hell does. Yeah, we have had that camper for about going on 4 years, I believe. I think
so.
We've never cooked inside. It's always been outside. The food is better outside.
It is.
Food's better at camp.
It is.
It sure in hell is.
For sure.
So, you brought up that you wanted to explain about how we got the name for this channel. Because you didn't want everybody thinking we're stoners.
Yes.
I have no problem with stoners or smoking, but...
Well, I don't either, but I just...
wanted to clarify.
Yeah.
So a few years back, I took... If you go back in my videos, you can see some videos I've done with my daughter and my son. We wanted to fire up the YouTube channel and see where it went. And we were looking for a name. And in the very beginning, the name of the channel was called Hey Guy. And I got that because my dad passed away before I started this channel. And every time you called my dad or you saw my dad, he's like, "Hey Guy."
Mm-hmm.
You know, you'd call him, the first thing on the phone is, "Hey Guy." You know, and so I kind of did that to honor my father. And as time kind of went on, I kind of wanted to change the name. And we were sitting there thinking, what the hell can we ran through some ideas. And she had come up with Blazed and Confused. For one, great song, Dazed and Confused by Led Zeppelin, great song.
And the movie.
But we
Dazed
basically
and
got it from the movie because we love that movie. And we made it Blazed because my middle name is Blaze, my dad's middle name is Blaze, my grandpa's middle name is Blaze, and my son's middle name is Blaze. Yeah. So it was kind of a way to honor our family line like I wanted to in the beginning, and throw a twist to it on one of our favorite movies, and thought we'd have fun with it, and that's how we became Blazed and Confused.
Yeah. And
I did that channel for a while and did as much as we could, you know, working full time and taking care of kids and raising kids, and went on the adventures that I wish I'd have started this years ago as much as we traveled. We've been so many places. But it kind of came to a halt for a little while when she got diagnosed with cancer. Naturally, my focus shifted. Doing videos was no longer a priority. I know I made a short one not long ago about the eclipse the full eclipse that we went to.
That was super cool.
So it just kind of went on the wayside, and for a couple years, my friend Derek that you see in the other videos, we've toyed about just getting together and shooting the shit about just whatever, you know, and if the channel takes off, it takes off. If not, we have these memories. Our kids, our grandkids will have these memories on the internet forever. And then Jessica started throwing around an idea of she wants to do TikTok and YouTube of kind of showing her everyday life, discuss about the cancer, how you're feeling, throw a positive vibe out there saying, you know, if we can do this and stay positive, anybody can. So I bought a GoPro about a year ago, and it was one of those things where it's just like, I need this before I even start.
Yeah.
And that hindered me from doing it. Till one day, it just like, I remember what my grandmother had told me. And she said, if you wait till you have the time or the money, you'll never do it. Just do it, deal with it, and go with the flow. And so that's what we did. We're just like, fuck it. Let's do it. So our first few videos, we didn't even have lighting to make the lighting better. We just went into it raw. I'm learning how to edit as I go. It's just been a great project, and I feel we're getting more and more comfortable doing it. It is weird talking to a camera to nobody, really.
Yeah.
You know, but we're getting the hang of it. We do make notes that you guys can't see to keep us focused on what we wanted to talk about, so we're not sitting here like, well, what the hell? So and I didn't want to do multiple channels. You know, they always say stick to one subject, the grain. I was like, I don't want to do that. So Tuesdays is Derek and I, Thursdays is us, and when we get to the point when winter's over and we start traveling and doing camping and stuff like that, Saturdays we'll make videos, document that, and Saturdays is when we'll release those. So it'll give a little bit of everything. And like I said, if it takes off, it takes off. And like with her, if you can reach one person and help one person, it's
worth it.
Yep, it's a done deal. So that's about it.
Yeah, that's it.
Any positive advice you want to give?
Just find something good in every day. There's always something good.
Absolutely.
You can have a bad day, just don't camp out there.
What's a positive you had today?
Well,
she had to work today.
I had to work today.
And we say that because we got a lot of snow. My job shut down because I have to drive. I drive for a living. And so they took our trucks off the road for the day, but she had to go into the office, and
I did.
So I guess my positive is I stayed home and actually got a lot done in this
Yeah.
room here itself.
Yeah, he did. He got a lot done.
I had a bunch of other autographs and stuff I wanted to put on the wall, so I finally got those up. So that was my positive. What was yours?
My positive is just coming home after a long day.
That long ass bath.
I took a long bath. That was a great bath. I love a bath.
She does. She would stay. She falls asleep in the bathtub, and I'm constantly like, "Come on, Jess, it's time to get out." And she's like, "I'm not sleeping."
Yeah.
She's sawing logs in there. So yeah, just stay positive. Every day and every year, all of us have bullshit thrown to us.
Mm-hmm.
There's always you're gonna deal with relationship issues. You're gonna deal with your job and just strangers, people in general, family members, whatever it may be. You know, shit's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Just go with the flow, stay positive, and keep going.
That's right.
Awesome. Well, we will see you guys next week.
Yes.
And we'll figure out what the hell we're gonna talk about next week. If you have any questions about her cancer or how she's doing, feel free to ask in the comments and we'll address it.
Yes.
You know, as long as it's nice. Anybody starts becoming an asshole, we don't go there.
Yeah.
But
we'll definitely answer any questions.
Ask them, we'll write them down. We'll have our little cue cards here and we'll start answering some questions for the people may have.
Yeah.
So awesome. You guys have a great week. We'll see you next time. Take it easy, guys.
Bye.